Financial Secretary Paul Chan's new budget separates the government's accounts into operating account and non-operating account, stating that only the former aims for a surplus. Regarding the projected deficits in the non-operating account and the overall accounts for the coming years, and whether this complies with Article 107 of the Basic Law, government budgets shall follow the principle of balancing revenue and expenditure. Chan stated that it does comply and that this is not a new interpretation of the Basic Law. He used the analogy of a typical employee. Balancing monthly income and expenditure is necessary, but buying a house requires installment payments. Similarly, government investment in the northern metropolis necessitates debt issuance. The new budget proposes a border construction fee of 200 Hong Kong dollars per private car departing by land, projected to generate 1 billion Hong Kong dollars annually. Financial Secretary Paul Chan justified this, stating that the substantial investment in bridges and roads necessitates recouping some costs. He dismissed reports of mainland government displeasure and negative impacts on the Guangdong vehicles entering Hong Kong scheme as pure speculation, arguing that the fee's impact on cross-border integration is unfounded. The new budget proposes revising the $2 public transport fare discount to a 20% discount on fares over 10 Hong Kong dollars, capped at 240 rides per month. Secretary for Labor and Welfare, Chris Sun, explained on RTHK's Political and Economic Saturday that the monthly cap prevents extreme cases, citing some beneficiaries aged 60 to 64 averaging around 20 rides daily, resulting in a 4,409 Hong Kong dollars government subsidy per month. He stressed that age-based adjustments would be discriminatory and difficult for the public to understand. The new budget introduces a strengthened fiscal consolidation plan, cutting expenditure by 2% annually for 3 years starting in 2025-26. The Labor and Welfare Bureau, LWB, is working with 170 social welfare organizations to streamline funding and reduce administrative costs, ensuring continued service delivery. The Legal Aid Department, LAD, handles over 3,000 marriage-related cases annually, including urgent applications involving domestic violence. To expedite these cases, a dedicated team was formed in 2021, resulting in new guidelines implemented in July 2022. These guidelines, including streamlined processing by specialized personnel and waivers for medical reports and police statements where appropriate, have reduced the average processing time for domestic violence cases from 20 to 30 days to 7.9 days. Victims of domestic violence applying for legal aid first meet with a legal secretary from the Legal Aid Department, not a lawyer. Senior Legal Secretary Yu Y Sang shared his experience, noting that applicants often fear judgment and lack opportunities to express their emotions. Therefore, the initial meeting isn't solely for administrative procedures. It also provides a space for them to share their feelings and build trust. After 24 years, the Hong Kong Fusion Association has voluntarily dissolved, stating that its historical mission is complete. Founder Wang Hufan expressed mixed emotions but fully supports and respects the board's decision, emphasizing that the liquidation was carefully considered. She believes it's better to dissolve with integrity than to continue under duress or be misused for deceitful purposes. Dr. Wen, a respected member of our community, tragically passed away last month after being reported missing. His death, which occurred in a remote area of Fei Shan, is currently under investigation, while initial reports suggested stress related to caring for his 3 sons, including 2 who recently took the Gaokao exam and 1 with a pre-existing medical condition. His wife has clarified that there was no indication of suicide. She wishes to emphasize the sudden and unexpected nature of his passing and requests that speculation, particularly regarding the cause of death, be avoided to protect the emotional well-being of her sons. Two minibus drivers were arrested for dangerous driving after separate accidents in Pak Fu Lam and Chun Wan yesterday, both involving elderly pedestrians. One accident, in Pak Fu Lam, resulted in the death of an 80-year-old woman who was struck and critically injured. Another claw machine arcade, Wolf Among Us, in Tai'an Building, Saiwan Ho, was vandalized. Thanks to a collaborative effort between the Hong Kong Birdwatching Society and local fish farmers, a formerly idle fish pond in the Hoi Ha Wan wetland area has been successfully transformed into a thriving haven for waterfowl. This innovative duck pond project, featuring artificial islands and decoy ducks, has seen a remarkable increase in bird biodiversity, with over 120 bird species recorded, a 360% increase since the project's inception in 2020, demonstrating the government's commitment to balancing development with environmental conservation. Recent years have shown a decline in the overall number of migratory birds wintering in Hong Kong, including a decrease in the proportion and absolute numbers of waterfowl. Despite the continued arrival of tens of thousands of birds annually, last year's count of 46,000 wintering birds included only approximately 30% waterfowl, according to the Hong Kong Birdwatching Society. A Nepali food delivery worker, Gurung, was involved in a traffic accident 3 years ago while on the job, sustaining finger and clavicle injuries. He subsequently pursued an employment compensation claim against the delivery platform, a claim ultimately dismissed by the court in a landmark case concerning the employment status of delivery workers in Hong Kong. Recently, the platform has demanded over 280,000 Hong Kong dollars in legal costs from Gurung, leaving him shocked, helpless, and unable to afford the sum. While he hopes the platform will waive the fees, the company has declined to comment on the matter. A minor collision occurred at Kwai Chung container terminals. At approximately 8 p.m. on the evening of date, a container vessel, while maneuvering to berth, lightly contacted another vessel already docked. 3 containers fell overboard as a result. The Maritime Department responded promptly, confirming no injuries, oil spill, or environmental damage. All 3 containers were recovered. The department is investigating the incident to ensure continued safe and efficient port operations. A narrow staircase, barely wide enough for one person, led to the 3rd floor. Carefully navigating past overflowing shoe racks in the hallway, One reached the 200-square-foot home of the Thai family, the Nanas. This subdivided flat in Kowloon City, previously crammed with old storage cabinets almost as tall as a person, and overflowing with everyday items, masks, condiments, scattered toys, had undergone a remarkable transformation. Last year, Nana proactively sought assistance from a social enterprise. After assessment, her family was selected as one of 13 beneficiaries of the Urban Renewal Authority's Upgrading and Recycling Home Improvement Program. They received custom-made furniture and professional organizing services. See separate article. After 6 months of renovation, Nana beams with pride in her clean, bright home. Coming home is so much happier now. Quote, Tam Wing Ching, Cheng, Hong Kong's first professional organizer, has helped over 400 households declutter their homes. Since last year, she has served as an instructor for the Urban Renewal Authority's Home Improvement Program. Known for her vibrant personality, Cheng, dressed in her favorite orange, efficiently worked within a 200 square feet subdivided flat during an interview. Highlighting Hong Kong's limited space, she emphasized the importance of regular decluttering and organization to maximize living space and improve the quality of life for Hong Kong citizens.